Good evening and welcome to round 8 San Marino League games and a little live stream to follow these games. We are in the second half of the league stage in San Marino, and actually we have a challenger for the 8 times champion. I do believe it's 8 times, but I could be wrong. Pinarossa Bramante, we have a challenger leading at least at the halfway stage. It'll be interesting to see if that's also the case after tonight's games. Pinarossa will be playing away to Myalinas. But the return fixture, round 7, it was 5-0 for Pinarossa. Will be interesting to see if they can do the double over Myalinas. Myalinas has been falling off a little lately. They were in front of the champions earlier in the season, I think, actually. Piccolo Obese currently leading the division, and they'll be trying to see if they can further their lead by winning against Ja Pisciato Valpork. That might be butchering. I don't think I'll ever get super comfortable pronouncing that name. 5 versus 6 here. Sonic the Hedgehog versus Damiano Tomassi FC. Both teams could potentially move into top 4 with a win today. Pretty even in average age, not really in TSI. Tomassi should be far ahead there. And they're also ahead in the average wages, so that makes pretty good sense. In the final match of round 8 in the top flight, we have Avanti Acquaviva Calcio at home against Brigata Garibaldi. The away team will try to see if they can keep a top 4 spot tonight. Judging by the TSI and the ages, it does look like Avanti Acquaviva might be ahead on pure skill, at least for the average numbers, that is. In Division 4-3, we have BK's Junior Belize against Lokomotiv Ladendicht. It's been a while since BK's Union Belize had a win, and we'll see if they can get one today. They are actually ahead on TSI, on wages, not on form, not on stamina. Could be decisive. Lokomotiv Ladendicht in the top 4, but they could lose if they drop points. They could lose that position should they drop points today. Inter Calvehave. Unfortunately, we lost against Mickey B last week, so we'll try to see if we can get one back on Mickey B. We didn't line up particularly smart last week, looking back at the things, and we've had a few changes which we will get to see in just a few minutes. ACV Solfri versus the absolute top team in Division 4-3, Ja Raffaello. Nothing but wins and an average of over 3 goals per game. Yeah, I don't think it'll be today they drop points for the first time this season. Really strong team. They've also been around since 2020, which is far older than most of the teams in the division. The Unknowns will be grabbing three points today against Fiorentino RSM. We will keep this in the viewer to make sure that we get some goals. A few extra goals, perhaps even today. Kickoff is approximately 5 minutes away now. Let's see if we can get something a little more relaxing in there. Looking at which match we would deem as match of the week in this week's program, I would probably say Maialinas versus Penarosa Bramante. Could be quite decisive because they are second and third in the league at this point. If they get a point each today, if they draw, Pico Obisa could be 8, 18, 17 points. They could be 3 points clear of Penarosa in that scenario. Same goes if Myalinas win. They would be 3 points clear of second place. Looking at the numbers here, how likely is it Pico Obisa? It's hard to judge, right? With the age of Valpo. It'll be interesting to see. I'll be right back, and we are almost ready for kickoff. While we wait for the kickoff, let's have a look. Wasn't this supposed to open the championship? Oh, like that. Let's have a look to see. Penarosa, how many times did they actually win? I keep forgetting. Club history. Try to expand this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in a row. I thought it was 8, but it's even crazier. 10 times in a row. Will we see the dominance broken this season? That's the question. The prize shelf looks crazy. Winning the championship 10 times in 15 seasons. Serious history. Green Pig was actually a human manager. Red Koala. From Italy. FC Fiorentino. Oh. Slovakia manager. The first one to win the championship. Gunners, San Marino. What? No? Oh, he took over the club. FC Fiorentino. Oh, it was a bad team. Now I get it. And then eventually it was taken over by the current manager. Makes sense. All right, let's take a look at match of the week. Myalinas versus Penarosa. Looks like advantage Penarosa from the initial ratings. Counter-attack now. Mythical. Oh yeah, does look like they have the advantage. I'll agree. Hello, Auslander. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good Sunday morning. I've had a brilliant day in Hattrick so far. 1-3-1 with the Danish team had a very good youth scouts call, working a bit. All right. I was about to say I'm eagerly anticipating going to work tomorrow. I'm really not, but it's not that I don't want to go or it feels very bad or anything. It's just Monday. Show that bull. Okay, give me a sec. Players. New tab. All right. So I work from home, so I work whenever I want. That is potentially both a blessing and a curse, right? I mean, because it depends how well you organize yourself, otherwise you end up somewhat muddy. So solid playmaking, 15 years, 52 days. He's already an adequate winger, so there could be something in store for us there. Yeah, and actually the crazy thing, look at this. So I have Willem Jelle. Yeah, I pulled this guy last week. And I have Abildgaard. He's also solid potential in playmaking. Now Ladegaard here. And Willem Vansil. He's already passable. So I actually have more playmakers now in the academy than I can train. So I think I'll have to go about rotating them from the winger slot. Perhaps trying to finish the oldest players first. But oh yeah, not to forget this guy. I can promote this guy. So hopefully there's a little bit of extra money for me in the it's potentially a little extra money for me in the academy. Yeah, I mean, this is... I'm sorry, but I'm not. I did have a solid potential goalkeeper, but there's no way. He's only poor defending as well, so I was keeping him sort of like a backup. At that point I only had one, but now I have all the midfielders. But the thing is, these are not nearly the quality of the others. Well, they could be, but the thing is, if they're valuable, they will just boost the cycle economy for the team anyway. So I'm hoping this guy could bring a good amount. He's 7.4 in defending now and 4.7 scoring as well. Yeah, potentially there could be like this guy I pulled today. He's the perfect age for the final of a World Cup. So if he's good, he could be very... If he has a spec, he is good. I can tell that already. But if he has a potential, a specialty, a nice specialty, he could be a real golden egg. Back to the live page. We've had some man markings here. A man marking from Milanese. Olaf Mahin. The technical... Oh, that's... that could be a little dangerous for Penarosa. was fairly one-sided before the man mark, I should say. Double man mark here. Let's just take a look at the ratings. We didn't get to see them before. One side counter, I think. Piccolo Obisa with the... It's not really a one-sided, but it looks one-sided. It's going to be tough. Still, they are the favorites, but I think it's underestimating the chances of the counter here, to be honest. Sonic the Hedgehog versus Tomasi. No man marking today. Attacking the middle. Mythical. Very high. Advantage for the home team, but if Tomasi is a little lucky, they could score. And again, I do get why they, why it's in favor of the home team in the simulator. That is Avanti Aquaviva and Brigata Garibaldi. Gary Bailey. Bokros. Looks like an advantage for the home team. Double pressing. Wow. No, it's not. It's just occurring right after. Outstanding pressing. They really try to keep the score line as low as possible. Let's see how it looks for BK's Union Belize and Lokomotiv Ladendicht. It just looks so immense. It's a 3 sub level difference. I almost got lucky with my game this week. Didn't set up my team to win at all because I had no chance to win, but I was like up by 2 in the first half, ended up losing 4-2 though. I mean, whenever you set up the team like that, you don't expect anything. It feels even like it doesn't feel as bad, right? When you then potentially get a point, even though you were nowhere near it, perhaps. Looks tough. Pressing. Free. Excellent is quite high level at this level of play, but the unknowns should take this one comfortably. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, so Mickey B ran into a counter from Inter today. Hey Hampson, just gonna hang out quietly, got hit by the man flu, wish me luck. I wish you a speedy recovery. Damiano Tomasi, 1-0 up. Goal by Damiano Tomasi, 9 minutes in. What a coincidence here. I don't feel bad about it, who cares, but when I was up 2-0, I was like, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, true. Sometimes you feel like it gets the better of you, right? You start hoping a little where you shouldn't, perhaps. Made me learn a thing or two about the match engine. The most important thing to learn about the match engine is don't ever feel safe. I like my chances in this one. So we tried loading all of the homegrown guys into the defense. They've had a little extra passing as well. and then the wingers on each side. And then we miss a direct free kick as well. He's not the best set pieces man, so I kind of missed a man mark. I was sitting during the Danish live stream saying, I'm going for a man mark today, which I usually don't, and then there was no man mark. I must have changed my mind and have forgotten about it, because I had said it at some point. No, not that I never felt safe, but there was stuff I just didn't know. When he scored every chance he got, I learned that how attack versus defense rating works, as he had like 90% overall my defense line. Yeah, what I'm trying to say, it used to be like this. It would always show this in the original ratio rather than the actual average conversion and chance allocation rate. So people only, for like the first, I don't know, 15 years of Hattrick, they only saw the ratio. Definitely, we talk normal chances is about getting the chance first, but it doesn't matter much if you only have a 1% chance to convert the chance. Now, it does look like some managers don't understand the fact that the central attack gets 35% of the attacks. Each of the sides attack is 25 if I recall correctly, and then there's 10% of each of the set pieces. Something like that. I could show you the thread. Let me just... Not that I care to be really honest. I mean, there's definitely some layers that, like if you know this or that about the engine, perhaps it gets a little less magical in some way if you understand it, but if you want to win, I'm fairly certain it should be 35 in the middle, 25 on each side, 15% free kicks. Yeah. To quote, Lorenzo Il Bomba Valport disrupts the title race here. That means we have Penarosa Bramante in the lead in the live table right now, but only 15 minutes into the game today. A lot of things could still happen. Mickey B drives forward through the middle. see if we can fend them off. Arico Casadei. Litvarsky. I'll just note down the initial percentages from the simulator and try to see if I remember to compare the replays at the end of the match. Are we getting a counter already? Would be cool. Now Penarosa takes the lead, and that means they are 2 points clear of Picro Obesa now. Finding the driver's seat, perhaps for the 11th title on the go. Really, really impressive. Even though it's a little country we play in here in San Marino. Here's the counter. Wico Becker makes it 1-0. Satisfying to see the man put in charge of that right attack doing things as he's supposed to. Excellent. Pretty important match to win as well, because Mickey B is actually the one we've been competing with. Now that we lost last week, it's very important to keep them at bay. That's a nice one. Feels good. Your Union Belize attacking now. Erhard Grudka. Central attack, but it's a miss here. Paulo Lualdi. Wide of the far upright. All right. Let's maybe we shouldn't get too greedy here, but a little counter attack for Belgigano, perhaps. We certainly wouldn't mind that. Honestly, winning 1-0 here would be perfectly fine. "20 minutes into the games already. Balkan Talib. It's 1-0 for Ladenlicht. Powerful central defender all the way through the field. Ends up scoring from the central attack after 20 minutes played. Pretty good Hattrick Sunday so far. Let's hope it keeps going that way. Piccolo Obise with the equalizer. It's Flavio Tani from a left attack. The best sector. Hey! Another subscriber for the YouTube channel. Very nice. Sonic the Hedgehog with an equalizer. Oscar Parada from a right attack. Okay, I mean, Divine 23 attack in the middle, but then they just go on to score off a side attack. That's a pretty good showing, I should say. Not bad at all. Wie Sorgenfri. Kan det mere Ilgim? Oh, they'll have to be so lucky. Belgian HT starting to get annoyed by the match engine here. Today I drew a game with 92 to 97% win rate, depending on which source I use. Already third huge upset game against me this season. HTML says I should have 6 point. I'm sorry to hear that, Belgian. What is the overall scenario for your team? Are you trying to promote up through the seasons or the divisions, or ironically, the 10,000 days Hattrick tee I'm wearing today is the one. Today is like I have a lot of them. That's the only one I have. It's blaming the match engine. But Myelinas with the equalizer. As annoying as it is to have an unlucky streak with the match engine, what I'm trying to think when it happens, because I'm also early in my cycles, is to be grateful that hopefully the unluckiness strikes while you're not really competing. Hopefully that means that you could be lucky on the way up rather than now, where it's a little bonus if you can win a title. I mean, that's just a way for me to try to keep the positive vibe. How's the Belgian league right now in terms of the narrowing of the system? Because it also makes you wonder why you put in all the effort and then can get screwed like this later on. Yeah, I do understand, and that's always a risk. Again, that's also a thing. It's a thing you have to certainly. It's better if you think about these things while you are still in a logical state rather than an effective state. But if you if you look at what even makes the game possible, it's the fact that we have an RNG system to work with, right? If that RNG system wasn't there at all, it probably wouldn't make sense to play a game, because it's also what makes the ball feel round. It's a conclusion that's easier to reach when you're not currently being screwed by the match engine, at least. I know that. But I'll show you a bad case of being screwed by the match engine. I'll show you something. So in the Danish top flight, right, you see this guy? Thiele's Dream Team. He's won one match. But the thing is, if you have a 75% win rate, yeah, I get it. Now, just coming back to that, be happy it doesn't hit you when you actually are trying to compete. Look at this guy, Thiele's Dream Team, right? So in the statistics, he's third. Look at his match today. Look at that injury. He was just subbed on. So I think as far as this Thiele's Dream Team, I think actually he's quite young still. The team is very young, so he had to like... Oh, it's not. It's not at all young. Well, Fiorentino RSM, the bot team, is leading against the unknowns. That's a bit of a surprise. And Valpork takes the lead. The PNF, Pavel Pekaric, 28 minutes into the game, and Damiano Tomassi, Tony Hay, with a central attack and a central goal, 29 minutes in. What? Did I forget something here? Oh, wait. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. I thought I had experience in, in 5-4-1, but it's... Or in 5-4-1, but it's 4-5-1. And now, what? Belgicano. I was just hoping for him to score. Now he makes an own goal. Oh no. The unknowns with an instant equalizer. Talib Samir Al-Qasmi. I certainly can't say that that's... Wait, okay, that's two silly mistakes. I thought I double-checked that. Yeah. It would have been... Yeah, obviously I wouldn't have had the same counterattack tactic level. But I'm not sure having... I mean, it's not at all impossible with these ratings, but it's certainly not better. Now there's no reason to look at the replays at the end. What a clown. I guess we'll have to hope that we can convert a counter in the beginning of the second half and then get enough defense rating from a potential drawback. Mickey attacking. Mickey B. Come on. Robert Kopacek. Through the middle. Litvarsky stops. Great shot stopping ability right there. Let's get a little counter. It's not deserved, but let's get it anyway. Oh no. Is that a penalty for Mickey B? Please not. Ariko Kasarai. I don't think it is. I think it's a missed. It is. Counter, 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 counter. It's just a yellow. It's not even a missed opportunity. But then again, if we could just keep them at bay until the second half, get our organizational level back up, and hit them on the counter during the first few minutes of the second half. I know that I'm probably asking for a bit much right now. I know. I feel a little silly. I even set my first formation yesterday. Had time to revise it and then That's a bit of an oversight. Massini. Where's Massini? That's the Lokomotiv Ladendish striker. But it's saved. No, it's not. 2-0 for Lokomotiv Ladendish. Stefano Massini. 37 minutes played now. Do we have Bramante leading the top flight currently. Doriano Alterete, PDIM for Brigata Garibaldi. Pressing as well, and a PDIM. They really don't like goals. The brigade. They really don't. Oh, the unknowns. Danny O'Dare misses the penalty. Misses from the spot. That's a feels bad moment. Two-one for the unknowns now. He redeems himself, scoring just a few minutes after he missed the penalty shot. Good stuff from the Irish veteran striker for the unknowns. So let's just have this match without too many exciting things for the rest of the first half. That'll be fine. Ladendicht makes it 3 now. Apollo Abrolhos. 3-0 for the German outfit. Well, led by a German manager at least. It's time for a little reload of the match viewer here. How's a few minor cracks. Samuele Rosti. It's for the butt team. It's an injury. If you ever get to see an injury, may it always be for the butt. Tentoni. You set pieces taker for the bots here. Counting down the minutes towards the second half, where we hopefully get a bit more organizational level. Let's not talk about that too much, really, because that's I mean, if we lose, it'll be a mistake, but if we win, it's just genius. Nah. 2 minutes until the the half-time whistle. Please let us just keep them at bay for a few more minutes in the first half. It does look like we might have a chance to keep them away from the goal. Not a lot of chances generated. Not the most intense goal gluttony today. I must say, I guess it's all right. How many goals on average here? Do we have total 3, 5, 8? Maybe it's all right. 11, 15. Just over 2 goals a game. 6. 10. Oh, 2 goals a game, exactly. I mean, that's pretty good. As long as we don't contribute to a higher average. Halftime standings here. BK's Union Belize, Lokomotiv Larnaca. It's 3-0 for the visitors. 1-1 at Stadio della Libertà. We have a deadlock intact at Vigum Sorgenfri Stadion between Vigum Sorgenfri and Ciarafarello C and FC. The Unknowns lead 2-1 away against the Bots from Fiorentino RSM. Deadlock intact 0-0 between Acquaviva Avanti Acquaviva Calcio and Brigata Garibaldi. Damiano Tomassi leads 2-1 against Sonic the Hedgehog, and between Myelinas and Penarosa it's 1-0. Valpork leads Piccolo Obisa 2-1 at home, and that means right now the defending champions of San Marino are top of the table halfway through round 8 in San Marino. I felt so good, and then this this message about the fall in organizational level came in 28 minutes into the game, and I was like, why on earth would this happen? And then I realized that I had checked the wrong formation earlier today when I I was thinking I was devising a master plan to surprise Mickey B and his players today. And for a little while it looked that way, but perhaps we've been happy a little too early today. Unfortunately. But that's what happens. But a bit more of an oversight than what I'd like to admit. But I have to tell myself that it happens. For the best of us. Also, if you ever follow some NT national team play, you will see that sometimes even national team managers make minor mistakes with the orders during the match as well, so certainly could happen for well, I'm not a rookie. I'm not by no means a rookie, but yeah, I'll admit it was a bad mistake. I'll be right back, and we'll be back for second half real soon. I will be back before the start of the second half, but just now I need to find something to drink. Be right back, guys. Taking a look at the league right now. 3 people online in the league. The unknowns. Stenhøj. Also a league colleague in B1, 2, 3 here. Hey Robert, how you doing? Pretty good win here in Denmark today. Big gain on my hope for a World Cup medal for one of the players, right? He's in the under-21s team. And he can play all the way to the final. Hope you're doing well. And more good stuff turned up today at the academy. I'm fairly certain I have 4 players with a potential solid playmaking. Fairly sure. Can't even train them all fully. That's a bit crazy, I'll admit. And I'll have to make a schedule friendly today at midnight. Same goes for the San Marino team. For some reason I can't play at the very earliest, I think. Oh, you lost 4-1. That's unlucky. I'm playing 3rd place next round. Chorinas. Hopefully we can take a win. Right now, middle of the season, you have to pick the right matches to go for, I think. But perhaps we could even, with a little luck, finish top 2 in this series. That would be a nice way to end in the first season. Should still be okay to stay in Division 5. I mean, to be honest, if they hadn't changed the system by narrowing the divisions, I would have probably still been Division 6. But when you get a qualification match, even at level or at the 3rd place, I was just thinking, if I give up too many matches like this, I won't earn enough from the gate receipts. So I'll be losing money, so I thought. Then we'll have to try to promote and try to find a somewhat like a week series, right? But it's not the weakest, I can definitely tell. Maybe we could check C. V71 should be the weakest. Let's take a look at the... Okay, that's a team winning. What the? What? Why would you demolish all your basic seating? Why? What? Live is live. Then just out of nowhere a mythical attack or central defense. Okay, there's second. Cabo. I should move to this division. Hey Cinnamon, long time no see. It's a terrible division. What on earth is going on here? But potentially four of them will... Four of these... Oh, it's because of the direct promotions. So you have all these newcomer teams. Oh. And on top of that, it's the worst division in the country. That is interesting. That's interesting. But it's so hard to predict where to move if you want an easier division next season. Okay, let's see how far up we get in the organizational level. How are you doing, Cinnamon? Did you get a good youth pool today? Solid, solid. Solid, okay, okay. It's all about getting the goals now. Mickey B, attack us in the central department. Oh yeah, because you're trying to optimize the amount of training you can get, but yeah, I mean, if you find someone who's just generated, you could definitely I would say possibly get a younger player to train. I've had people saying how like it was that I was disciplined because I was able to keep my pull for the live streams in Denmark, and you just go beyond. I do my pulls on Saturdays, even though my games are on Fridays. That let me more time to think for the optimum training for the youth. Yeah, that's also an approach, right? Right now, there's no like if I pull, he would have to be extremely like the craziest pull if I have to step away from playmaking at the moment because I have 4 players. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't mind because having such a player would be at least another 7 million euros or something. Come on. Before we fall in organizational level again. Mickey B, what are you waiting for? I thought I would lose today, so I picked 1-3-1. That's the best ones, right? I played it cool as well. I'm probably going to pick in the next match as well. Hopefully have built a good amount of team spirit for the run-in of the season. But I did lose some extra team spirit because of some skill traits, but probably more important for me to earn a little extra money, if possible. Come on. Miss. Score. Not a lot happening here. Not a single goal in the second half so far. 8 minutes in, we've had a chance for Damiano Tomasi, Ernest Uchilski, but no goals so far. Wow. So this is a top flight game. 55k. 48k. Navarro. Getting ready to being subbed on. Quite soon, I think. This is already annoying me. Mickey. Charafello has made it 1-0. Attack down the right. Fairly, I shouldn't say one-sided, but ACV Zone Free are just very strong defensively. And, well, they were able to keep them at bay for 55 minutes, which is pretty good. But unfortunately, for Viumsonfri, they have scored. Jarafello. I would like to see them drop some point at some point, because they are too strong for this division. It's just, perhaps I shouldn't hope for it, because then it's not a given they would promote even. But in most cases, I think you'd see a pretty strong team come down to our division anyway. Marcin Stanek for Sonic, but he misses central attack here. Pierluigi Banfi getting ready to take the field. He's warming up at least. Marino Negri. Free kick to Raffaello Tradinti. Arvin Hamed in goal. He can't stop it. It's 2-0 now. That went a little quick. Come on, Sanati. What about stamina? Nah. Excellent stamina. Solid. That's gotta be very high. Perhaps not, I don't actually know. Mickey B. I certainly feel that I really feel that I'm not used to playing counter because I'm like, oh, please don't give them a chance, and then just a second later, hey, give them a chance. I need them to miss. And I need them to miss before we lose the organizational level. Come on, Mickey. I dare you. Oh, Manchester United got knocked out of the FA Cup. It's turning out to be an absolute nightmare, if it wasn't already. Crazy. Mickey B. Let us see what you can do with your attack, so we can get a counter, please. Hey, Benfica! How are you doing? Hope you're having a good Sunday evening. Thank you. You too, man. Yeah, it's been a good weekend. We had a Hattrick meetup this Friday. Well, not like a super public Hattrick meetup, but we did have a federation based, and and it was actually a port. Got a bit of random in the 2 last Hattrick games, but I'm aiming for second anyway, so now I am second. Need to maintain now. Okay, well, yeah, we've had another chatter today coming in. I don't know if he's still here, but Belgian HT was has been unlucky this season 3 times already, so that's a bit much. But I'm hoping for both of you guys that it turns around. But Friday evening we were actually meeting up in order to taste a lot of port wine, which was very good. Very fun little Hattrick meetup. Two current national team trainers and a former, and then a few gold medal winners in Denmark, the Danish Superliga. Well, right now I'm drawing with Mickey B here, and I'm playing a counter for the first time in I don't remember how long, and I kind of messed up a little. I forgot that it wasn't 5-4-1 I had experience in, but the other way around, 4-5-1, so it was looking good until I lost my organizational level. So now it's back up to solid. I'm hoping for something to happen before it drops again. In Denmark I won 3-1, and I had a very, very nice youth bowl in Denmark again today, so I'm stoked about that. Copy check. Central attack here? Through the middle, yeah. Save from Ledvotsky. Come on, counter now, counter now. To be honest, I have more playmaking talent in the academy than I can actually train effectively. I have 4 now, which is feels a little dirty to say so, but I'm just happy about it. Come on, counter. Where's the counter? I don't speak too much about the Howland Hilda at the moment. It's not going too well. But soon we'll be turning that around. Very soon. Oh, here comes Ladendicht. Germandi, Massimo Germandi. Oh, this could be a goal. And it is 4-0 for Ladendicht. Man, Manchester United is an absolute meme club lately, and I love it. Entertaining. It's kind of entertaining, yeah. I mean, I don't really follow any team like religiously anymore. How's the league table? Still second. If we can keep it up. We are still second right now because we are drawing. Trained by a former Benfica player. So he played. No, there's no such thing in second division or in second place. So he was once a Benfica player. And a sporting coach. That's actually a little interesting. How was that received by Benfica supporters when he was appointed manager of Sporting? Come on. With 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Yeah, I mean, didn't they? Yeah, if you look at it at some point, right? I mean, he could only fail, almost only fail, unless he gets more time to do well, to rebuild the team in his way. But it's not looking good at the moment, at all. 25 minutes, and we did get this. We got that 28 minutes into the first half. I'm a little worried about the situation now, because I think we are about to drop again. Not a lot happening in all of the matches right now. It's gonna be a challenge, but I don't know if would be anybody able to get that team back to good results without a good changing room cleanup. Time will tell. Yeah. Here they come down the left. Lokomotiv Ladenlicht up by 5 now. And it's an own goal from Gaetano Vincenti. Unpredictable. Gotta go. Only came to say hi. Good luck for your team. Good luck, everybody. Thank you so much. And so very nice of you to stop by. I hope you have a great week. And in Hattrick, as well as in that other thing called real life. Joseph Mochel. He gives it away. Damiano Tomasi. 3-1 now. And Konashelli fails the PNF check. That means we can't get a counterattack on it. But I guess we don't get an injury, which is more important. "17 minutes to go." Come on, Mickey, another attack before it's too late. We've had 5 chances. We've only had 1 counter. Come on. Egidio Bocchini. Oh, 11 stars. They lose 4%. Fifteen minutes remain. Avanti Acquaviva Calcio. Karel Black. Unpredictable, I think. It's a goal. See you, Benfica. Hope to see you another time. And 4-0 now. 4-1, sorry. Pierluigi Banfi, central attack. Hey, King Slime, nice to see you in the chat. I'm at 0-0 at halftime. How are you guys doing? I was hoping... Well, honestly, I made a mistake today. Mixing up 4-5-1 and 5-4-1. But on the other hand, I would have a lower counterattack rating for today's match. So I had confusion event after 28 minutes in the first half. So I'm hoping for Mickey B to have the chances before it falls again. If it does, I've had one counter, Titanic counter level. Had a fairly good game in Denmark. A fairly good game, that's an underestimation. No! That's my keeper, and that's not a keeper. Oh. Down the right. Yeah, there it is. I was checking the app already because I wanted to check see how bad the injury was. You can see that right away in the mobile application. One week. Yeah, that's how it is. Unfortunately, we are down to third. Fourth. We're down to fourth. Like, imagine if we don't even drop in organizational level. How is they get a chance in the right sector right after that injury? Again? That's the right attack again? Sometimes Hattrick is such a cruel game. Hey, McCulloch. You're coming in at the worst possible time. So my keeper got injured. Minute 76, and then minute 77 they get a right attack, and then minute 79 they get another right attack. I have to adjust it, but it's in their favor now. But it's okay. Hopefully it doesn't happen when we are trying to move up through the divisions, when we are going to win the championship soon, right? It's better it happens now. If only it worked that way as well, but I'd already checked. He's out for 1 week, my keeper now. But yeah. But you know, overall I shouldn't complain. I've told the other guys already, but in the Danish team right now, I have 4 youth players to train in playmaking, and as you know, you don't even have all those spots, so I have to look at some rotation with someone, with one player in the wing every now and then, and swap them around and stuff. So it's ridiculous. Pulled this guy today. Oh, he doesn't have a specialty. I missed that earlier today. Alright, well I know that I can... I missed that part. Still. And now I feel a little less good about my weekend. I have no... Yeah, a bit. Quite a bit. Yeah. I'll actually have to go check Oh. Oh. Oh, we actually made a little unpredictable event. We've also had an unpredictable event from Belgicano, but that was the wrong kind. Like, if we can get a point somehow from this. Oh, I see now. I'm looking over the... I pulled this guy during the Danish live stream. And I just overlooked the fact that it said specialty none. All right, too bad. But I guess I'll just have to keep him in. Why is he? Why is he taking it though? Why? I don't get this. Why isn't it? The set pieces. Am I missing something here? Isn't this guy supposed to take the corner kick? Aquaviva Calcio up by 2 now. Dirk Stadis. Garibaldi trying to reply right after. Patricio Casadei. No goal this time. The worst thing about this is the fact that we don't even get the confusion event. I guess it could be a lot worse than that. Oh my. Oh man, I'm a little annoyed. Now I just realized he doesn't have a spec. And then the injury, and it was such a great weekend. But Sanazzi, Camalini, it's a well-struck corner, and Guarnacelli. Okay, so he heads it on at the near post. Yeah. It's a flick on, right? Yeah, it's a stupid thing to be upset about, right? Because it's just a text thing. Or it's not that I'm mad about it, I was just a little confused. I mean, it could actually be that the text from... Yeah, of course he did. I think it could actually be one of the oldest generated text, right? It could be that it was even thought about in Swedish and then actually translated to, I don't know. I'm fairly certain it's correct in Danish as well. Which is a little odd. I don't think English was always the main language for Hattrick. At some point it became, I think. But I mean, Danish was available quite early as well. The champions draw away to Myalinas, and it means that it's quite exciting. Or they have a title race going on at least, still. Piccolo Obisa dropped the points today. That means it's all even. Very close, very, very close this season actually. Imagine if you get a 17-year-old solid winger, solid playmaking. No spec. What kind of money would that give? Oh no. What? Well, every little X or something counts. If that's even the case, we don't even know that. Okay. Raffaello wins 2-0 away to William Zornfree, and the unknowns grab a 2-1 win against the bots from Fiorentino RSM. Avanti Acquaviva Calcio wins 2-0 home against Garibaldi, Brigata Garibaldi FC. Lokomotiv Latendicht wins 5-0 away against BK's Union Police. Mickey B grabs a 4-2 win at the Stadio della Libertà. 1 week before Blitwowski can take part in the games again. Damiano Tomassi wins 4-1 against Sonic the Hedgehog United. Let's take a look at IB3. It's not fully complete today's round. What about the Campionato San Marinese? Not quite. There it is. Look at this. 4 points between first and 7th. 6 points if you count down to number 8. That's a little crazy. Next round, Piccolo Obise versus Brigata Garibaldi. We have Damiano Tomassi against Avanti Acquaviva Calcio. Myalinas versus Sicato. I don't know. Valborg. It's an annoying name. And Penarosa versus Sonic the Hedgehog, but I mean, with the right results, or like with interesting results, it could be even closer in a week's time. IB3 or Division 4-3. What? Is this the strongest? How on earth? Are you actually kidding? How does this come? It doesn't look all that great. This is even worse. What? Let me just double check this and see. League ratings. We are nowhere near. Oh, it's because we have a bot. It takes that into consideration. Hattrick takes that into consideration. Which this page, it doesn't. So the remaining teams on average. That's why it's, you know, perhaps on the other hand, people have been moving divisions in order to play against me. Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Anyway, I was actually very surprised to see this ranking. Next week, we play BK's Union Belize. We are thirsting for revenge. Latentic versus the Unknowns. Raffaello against the bot team. I'll be crossing my fingers that he will be back on just a bruise already tomorrow, Ledwowski. But not too happy about this one. Let's 100 replays. It doesn't take $53. Okay. I mean, happens. Next weekend, I think, I'm fairly sure we'll see a Hattrick International hit HGI Community League stream. That's what I should call it. I'm not entirely sure about the San Marino stream, but I'll let you guys know, of course, during the week. Thank you so much for watching. Wasn't the best ever Sunday evening for Intercalvaheo, but we'll go on to have so much better. Looking on the bright side, Sanati is in the under-21s. They have already qualified for round 3. Ledwowski will be back on a bruise tomorrow. And we'll be lucky when we need it. I hope you have a great week. And I hope to see you guys live on the channel soon as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. Take care.